and cherish for decades to come, and always be reminded of how special she is to the family, especially after a year like we've just had. Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio. ziprecruiter.com/radio.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
Good Barano's pizza, and it is really that good. I love Barano's Day.
I think I did bring my little.
No, and George and them, man, they're in like you because like
we still got to get sausages though.
What do you mean?
Just the sausage pizzas.
Just sausage?
Yeah, because people are savage.
Well, the pepperoni.
Well, pepperoni's awesome too.
Well, no, here's the thing though. The pepperoni, Jack inhales the entire thing, but Jack's not here today. So.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna get on Jack too. I'm like, Jack, we've heard what you do to the other pizza. Jack, start with that pizza, please, because you can't inhale the pepperoni and then you get the other one all to yourself. Because we, unfortunately, not a lot of us eat vegetables on our pizza because we are the unhealthy brand. But yeah, you just can't.
I like the Mama Barano's, but see, here's the thing: you know how there are Barano's, and then there's like all Barano's pizza's good, but it's like I'm telling you, like George and them, man, like they put some stank on it.
Right.
Yeah, it's legit.
They take pride in the ones they send.
Listen, I went over there and did a post game show one time, and George was like, anything, whatever, and I was like, yeah. I was like, give me that and some wings, and I'm like. Okay, I'm gonna pay. And of course, George was like, "Man, I appreciate it. Everything. He's a great dude, man." And we did the post game, and I was like, "No, like,
right.
I'm not taking this amount of food and leaving. Like, I'm not taking this Mama Bearnos and this big thing of wings and leaving. Like, I'm just not. But George's like, dude, just tip somebody, and I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Well, just throw it 30, 20, whatever. Here you go, man. Take it.
So, Steve, I'm going to put this out here right now.
Okay.
Brian, I'm going to put this out here right now. You know what I did with my morning?
What?
I got here early.
You were here when I got here.
I came to the studio, Steve.
Okay.
I got out the good old cleaning supplies.
You did.
Every corner of the studio.
You did.
I did that sink back there. I did the tables. I did all these corners of the studio.
You did.
Than Nate's email.
No. This is what I did.
Hey, you get a gold star. Okay.
We talked to Drew.
We did.
Drew, we made eye contact.
I did.
So we all made a deal here. Now, we're gonna keep this place clean. And I could listen. And it's a code now, Steve. If you
code of ethics
or you
catch
somebody leaving something around,
okay,
spilling their stuff and not cleaning it up like they're supposed to, dropping papers on the ground, right?
I put it on under the table too. Good Lord.
It's your responsibility to start pointing it out now.
No, we have to peer police this.
Yes, because listen. I did the sink, bathroom area.
A grown man's pissed in that sink.
It's clean now. I can't even say on the radio what I'll do if I find out after we clean this area up. Okay. So this place is clean.
It does. It looked good, man.
So when I
was running behind, I come in here and I was like, dang. Good.
So when I come in here and y'all see me bounce off a wall, and I get on this radio and I call out what's going on, it's today.
Yep.
When I'm just like, okay, because we made an agreement. We made an agreement to police ourselves and police each other about keeping this place clean. Because I do not want to come into a dusty, filthy studio when I'm getting my morning water. Oh, I left my water in the back. Oh no.
No. So see?
Yeah.
You left a water bottle sitting around? Is that what you did? You're on here giving this spiel and you're telling me you just left the water back there?
I actually want it though. I'm not leaving it. No, I'm sad that I left it. Okay.
So it's a code of ethics.
Code of ethics.
We're all holding each other accountable. This is I like this. I like this.
Right.
But I think we have a lot of clean people, I feel like. And some not so much. But that's fair.
The clean people have got to overtake the dirty people in here.
Fair enough.
Because I can't. I'm not going to be cleaning up after people.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hurt feelings.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Oh, no, listen. You did a great job too, and you looked very motherly. Is that a word I can use?
I was determined
because you were very when you were going around, and when I come in, you looked very. It was like
I was determined,
getting it done.
We should not have dusty stuff in here.
You did well. It looks well. No, and I agree. It is our job. It is our job. Like the 939 studio, for instance, it's our job to keep it clean. Like I don't think it's not Andy's job. It's not Bob's job or Drew's job. I mean that's our job. We should keep this clean in here.
Okay, so Scott Satterfield, he speaks yesterday.
Scott Satterfield, Saint
Scott
Satterfield after yesterday.
Okay, so do you want to start it out, Brian? We need you to be a part of this one. Hey, Brian.
Nope, Brian's busy.
Sorry, we got a couple of questions.
Fair enough.
Let's just start with one.
Okay.
Let's just start with one. Scott Satterfield joined Mark Ennis last night on the drive.
We just sent our guys home last week. So right now is our guys get about 3.5 weeks off. I say away from here, but they don't really have much.
Pedro had parking questions.
now and doing that type of thing. And so what we've been doing, it's a little bit different year, obviously, with the pandemic and everything. We didn't go out. Our assistants usually this time of year are out recruiting and doing evaluations and getting transcripts and those type of things, watching practice, but they're not now. So we've been in the office this week and the next couple of weeks. We're just kind of studying our opponents, really just kind of going over the guys we're going to be playing early in the season. And then going over recruiting. We're really gearing up for June. June's going to be a huge recruiting month for really everybody across the country in football because it's the first time that recruits are able to get on campuses. And so we just kind of been going over our list and just really getting ready for that. That's kind of what we've been doing.
Does your heart smile inside hearing pretty much what we knew we would hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a good update.
Yeah, I mean, right. I mean, that's what you're doing. That's what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know, the class. We know what's going on. We know that
we know the dates,
you're
camp
being
dates.
Selective. I mean, I think that they're doing their due diligence, man. And, I mean, I know there's local guys even that I know that they're really doing their due diligence on that. I think things are trending towards that they're gonna take.
Again, like you said,
so
being selective.
Yeah. I think that they've got a lot going on, man.
Go ahead and hit that too, y'all.
I hate that impression got put out there to begin with. I mean, I love it. We love it here. We love working with the people we're working with. We love our team, and this is a great place to live. I just hate the fact that any kind of narrative got put out like that, and people are still saying it. I just don't understand it. But it is what it is. We're moving forward with that, and but we love it here. I mean, shoot, we're getting ready to redo a new house, and hopefully we'll be here for a long, long time. I mean, I think the biggest goal for us is to continue to elevate this football program to make it one of the best programs in the country and to compete for championships, and that's kind of what we're all about, and hopefully that's what we'll be able to do over the next several years.
Have we gotten to the point where that conversation is just like vaccinated or not vaccinated? Like you feel how you feel.
At this point you've decided that it's not really about whether he wants to be here or not. I mean this, I try to mean this in all sincerity. I think I'm not sold on him where I am, and if I'm not, then he don't want to be here. If I am, then the fact that the man is rebuilding his house is a big deal.
Yeah, like you're right.
Yeah.
But then the response of, well, he got all the money in the world, so that's no big deal. And it's like,
I think he also said something like his with Mark yesterday that like his son was moving back here too. So like, I mean, there's a lot that,
yeah, if you want to ignore that, and
I think, and I was aggravated with it all at the time. I think you chalk it under he just didn't know. He just didn't know. He just didn't handle it. He didn't know how to handle it.
But he's not accountable for the scarred past of a.
No. But I'm just saying.
You know what this reminded me of, Steve, and I've been guilty of it. Let's just say my last lady friend. Let's just say hypothetically, right?
Okay.
My last lady friend, hypothetically. We were just she's I'm busy doing something. She's busy doing something. So we're on FaceTime, right?
Okay.
2 a.m, 2:30 a.m.
Okay.
Somebody FaceTimes her.
Right.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay. Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have trust like that.
Yeah. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I feel like the Louisville fan treated him like
I've been cheated on. Well, no, I mean, to be truthful, here's the problem. And I hate even that we have to rehash this, but let's do it one more time. Because that's the question that was asked.
Mm-hmm.
So let's rehash it one more time and say it like this. Me and you've had conversations on this air about remember with Lamar Jackson and stuff. Even as soon as that, we were saying you want a seat at the table. Louisville fans feel like that they've been close before to getting a seat at a national table.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking Kentucky football. We got the third in the conference. We might have a chance.
We're not Alabama, Ohio State, but we're close.
Yeah, like, okay, cool. Like Louisville's played on a national stage in the last decade.
Yeah, been ranked the most exciting game or the second most exciting game of the year.
Right. I mean, since Petrino 1.0. No, they've been in Sugar Bowls. They've been in top 5 games. They've been on Saturday nights. They've been college game days. They've been,
we've been the enemy of all traditional football programs.
Right.
Like like holding back the cracking dam to keep Louisville from being, a confirmed program.
Yes, absolutely. So Louisville fans have a built-in defense mechanism because we're like, gosh dang it, we've been right there before where we might just be able to crack in there. And we know.
We lose our coach.
And it's not a one-game scenario. We know that. You don't win a Sugar Bowl and it's like, boom, I'm in.
Oh, yeah. You don't get invited to most bowl games. Yeah, like big-time bowl games without years and years of previous.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've been to Orange Bowl, Sugar Bowl. You go on. But here's the thing. When that happened over the summer at App State, you do that. You can do that because at App State, they're like, yeah, we get it. Like it's bigger programs. You're going to talk. So then they celebrate. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might have said this, but but he didn't take the job. At Louisville, it's like we kind of felt like he treated us like App State in that moment. And it was like, wait a minute. We're not like, and here's the problem. We kind of had a couple down years. So we're like, we're already, and like, I'm trying to be open and honest about this. We're already a little self-conscious. Like this ain't like he's coming off 2 10-win seasons, like, so we're kind of self-conscious and we're like, wait a minute now you're saying this. So we felt like you treated us like that. And it just felt like some disrespect.
So I am my respect for SEC football, my respect for South Carolina resources and talent.
Yeah.
Am I just too sports centric when I say you have to listen you have to take a lunch with South Carolina?
No, not at all. But it went down different. That ain't how it went down though.
I'm not interested in anything else.
And
then I sit down with them.
And I agree with you, but I don't think Louisville looks at South Carolina like they're. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it, and I get it because go to a South Carolina game.
Yeah, it's like saying Tennessee sucks.
Hey,
who cares?
Let Sandstorm be playing, and you've got 80, 90,000 people swinging those towels, and you'll be like, that's a little different. Okay, like
they could lose for 10 years in a row.
Right.
If they get a quarterback that can get it,
right.
They're packed.
But see, we understand that. I understand that. But I still, even me, am like, yeah, but you can win at the same level. Okay, yeah, maybe the crowd isn't what it is there. Maybe I'm like, but you can win at the same level at Louisville as you can in South Carolina. Right now, you cannot win at the same level at Louisville as you can in Alabama. You can't that you can win at LSU right now. Like it's just Clemson, at Ohio State, at certain places. It hurts, but it's true. So when I say, I think, and now bringing it back, I think you're right. It's just you've made your decision one way or the other. And if you're not sold on him in the future, I think you're saying, that first year was luck. The next year was how it should be. You got lucky breaks. If you're saying, let's give him a shot. I like what he's doing. Let's give him a shot. Then you're saying, okay, I can get over my aggravation of that moment. Because I do think in that moment about everybody was aggravated. I think fan base was pretty unified. Like, hey man, that's not cool. Now I can get over it and say, okay, since then you've made good moves, good hires. You're doing things, and you can say money, but whatever, you're doing things, you're rebuilding your house, you're doing things like that. Your kids moving back. You're showing me that, yes, I do want to be here. Like I messed up.
The players look like they believe in you.
The players look like they believe in you. I mean, they're on there talking him up. Did you see Ashton Gelati yesterday was tweeting about him playing golf? It was like, get you a coach that can do everything because apparently he can play some golf. So yeah. I know it's a long answer. I know I may have been greered you right there. It's a long answer to get back, but you want me?
Yeah,
see a little bit.
Yeah, I see. It's kind of because
let's see. We have a Louisville hero on here, and he's cleaning up for intern. Okay, we did.
Did they put that, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah, like never mind.
Nobody's above cleaning your workplace.
Right.
Nobody is above it.
Somebody said willing to give him a chance, but calling his mess at the end of the season a narrative sounds like he isn't owning it. I'd have used a different word, but also I get what he means when he says that, though. I get what he means when he says it, but I can meet you in the middle there.
You just got to kind of, yeah.
I would have maybe used something else, but again,
that's still one of your, you just.
I'm not
stepped in it.
nitpicking
Yeah.
at him though, but I get it.
Brian, wait, do we need to take that one?
Either way, I got to answer it. So do you
Okay.
want to play next clip?
Yeah.
Go ahead, then we'll take that.
But it's always been a thing that as a head coach that you have to, manage that roster and, guys come, because you're always going to have a little bit of attrition, even before all this. But now it's going to be, and to me, it's going to get worse as we move forward. I mean, I see what college basketball is going through right now. They've been kind of a little bit ahead of us as far as dealing with the transfers. But now, we're kind of opening this thing up for anybody can leave at any time. And so, dealing with that roster management piece, and then football is even more difficult because of the, you only have but 25 initials per year. And it's just hard to catch up if you get a bunch of guys that are leaving. We've been playing catch up ever since we got here, with that cap number. And so now it's going to be more difficult because we have, the pandemic came into play and we have super seniors now. And then now what's going to happen as we move forward to 22 with recruiting and roster management. I mean, it's all still kind of up in the air, and that's going to be very difficult to manage as well as we head through this. But, that's why every day we meet on personnel and we're looking at everything that all the things, the aspects that are involved with that, including transfer portal.
About like we expected.
Right.
Get ahead of it. So program brand is important.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You're all the videos and all the Twitter is important. Is even more important. Brand control.
Yeah, no, and that's gonna get even bigger. So
let me get to the phone lines. Boombox Mike, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Morning, fellas. It's been a while. Hey, I tell you what. People make mistakes, man. Maybe or bad judgment calls. I wouldn't even call them mistakes. They just make bad judgment calls sometimes. And I dare any listener to be the first one to throw the stone to say they ain't never done it. I mean, that's my wife. Trust me, bro. I've made plenty of bad decisions.
So how much do you hold them hostage over?
As long as he stays true to his word, and gets out there and really coaches them up. I mean, he helped 3 dudes go to the league this time. You know what I mean? And more probably. I think there's a few more. So yeah.
Let me ask you: does the amount of winning or losing he does, is that going to change your opinion on that event, like retroactively?
If he still is pro culture as he talked, man, no, because we'll bounce back as long as we stick together and build the culture underneath. Underlying the wins and losses will come and go, man. I mean, we're going to have Clemson on our plate more than we want. I mean, we're going to look at them like the mashed potatoes your aunt made. Like, man, I had them already. I'm good. Or maybe one day I'll be like, let's try them because I think I might be with them this time. But still, either way, the wins and losses, I'm not sweating it, brother, because if the culture is there, people will believe.
Listen, Boom, I appreciate the call. See, because I wanted to talk about that, Steve. Like, I just want to throw that out there to you. Yeah. Because, of course, people end up saying, well, if he wins, it'll all go away. And I'm like, no, I don't really want it to be like winning makes his decision either better or not that big of a deal or worse. Like, no, those are kind of independent.
No, I mean, there is part of that goes with the business that it's going to be that way. But I mean, I just think time will do it more than that. I mean, time will do it because look, every season's not going to be 10 wins. Every season's not going to be 4 wins. But I think as time goes on, you kind of develop that relationship. And I will say this. That is the only part of, I do think it's important and we do this a lot. That's why I'm saying this. When I say I don't need to hear from Coach Mack. That's why I do think it is important that you do stay in contact with the fan base, though, to an extent. I'm not saying Coach Mack should have. I think once you hire the next coach, you should at that point. But is because it's going to be building a relationship. Like, and yesterday was like one of them interviews, for instance. I mean, okay, Scott Satterfield's talking. He's not talking to Mark Ennis. He's talking to the crowd. He's talking to the fans. Mark's conducting the interview. And it's like, okay, this is Coach Satterfield saying, hey, guys, this is what it is. This is what we're doing. This is what. And I think that builds your relationship with the coach. And it's easier not to just say, he's a piece of crap. whatever, you know, or
do,
not.
Do you think he monitors the reaction?
Oh, I know he does, because he said it in that in the answer there. Like, well, it seems like it's still a thing. So yeah, no, you told me you did, you know. So absolutely. But I do think he's doing a good job. I mean, I think since you laid out a plan for him when that happened, and he has almost followed that to a T. And I mean, I think that's all you can ask. And I do think that June is going to get people happy. I think that you're going to see some names come in, possibly a Trey Donaldson, possibly, you know, some other names that even from the 2023 class, possibly a local name that I think is going to get people a little more excited with and kind of level things back out with, oh, okay, cool. Like, all right, everything's fine.
Yeah, we're still
being selective.
Still good momentum.
They're getting big time guys here that can come in and play. So,
Alex, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away, my man.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
So,
up,
man, it's good to rehear like things over, because I heard it like live yesterday, and I'll say this: I definitely am not mad anymore. Like it's not that I have the difference between the two. I love football. Football has such a special place in my heart that I've been watching what he's doing and who he's been hiring and some of the transfers that we got coming in. I got so excited about the season that I went and looked up, our schedule, and then I was like, man, what was our record last year? I forgot that we went 4-7 last year, and just because of football. Louisville football does something to me where even if a coach, like even if he did this again, if he went and like got a top 10 recruiting class, my heart would just like, it's so weird about like basketball. I'm a different type of animal with basketball, but if football is like my, I don't know why I look at it. Like, I just love it so much that I'm not mad. And when Mark asked me that question, I was like, dang, that's why he did try to leave. Like I literally forgot, because I was so excited with some of the moves that he's made and what I've been.
Listen, Mark didn't waste any time going to that question, did he?
Oh, it was like the second question. Yeah, it was like the second question. But yeah, I would say that, I mean, I think I'm much different than most fans. I'm pretty sure everybody remembers and probably holds it against him. But football is such a special place in my heart that man, like, even if he did the same thing last year, I would be pissed. But then if he followed it up with like a top 10 recruiting class, I'd be like, look, it don't even matter, because it just does something different to me when you have a good football team like that. I don't know. What you guys think about it?
No. Listen, I do appreciate the call. You can ask Steve. When I was talking about having a good football team,
Mm-hmm.
Alex, probably about 3 years ago, we were talking about having when we had the Charlie Strong staff, right?
Yep.
The feeling of just being tougher than another university is only through your football team.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
If you beat Mississippi State with your football team, you can, everybody that goes to Louisville can beat up everybody at Mississippi State.
Right.
It's just,
yeah. Football is that sport.
Yeah. Listen, I like when Michigan beats Ohio State, people out in public think I can beat you up because I saw my Michigan team stomp you.
Yeah, no. Football is the most just
like tribal,
driven sport. Yeah, tribal.
Yeah.
I mean, really, anybody can play. So
my tribe dominates your tribe.
Right. Yeah, just like the most. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, because it's just it's a physical. We overpowered you.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like going out and just kicking somebody's tail on the football field. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right. So yeah, I do agree with that. When we come back, strengths, weaknesses, concerns, and a couple other things moving forward. Last commercial break, middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville.
I'm Aaron Lanning. On behalf of my family and our Louisville-based paint manufacturing company, Lanning Paints, I hope that you're taking care of yourself and maintaining social distance during this unprecedented time. There has never been a better opportunity to tackle your home improvement projects. Lanning Paints is offering curbside pickup or delivery in Metro Louisville. Find the perfect color online and we'll match it for you. Call on your order at our Middletown store at 245-0630 or our Dixie Highway location at 618-2138, where we also offer Benjamin Moore's full line of products. Our personnel is standing by and can answer all of your questions you have and will guide you through everything you need, so you only need to make one stop. When the interior paint dries, take advantage of our excellent driveway sealer, deck and fence stains, our exterior paint, and enjoy the great outdoors. We also offer our own epoxy for basements and garage floors. Consider us your quarantine boredom relief headquarters. Stay well, Kentucky. Check us out at www.lanningpaint.com or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
When you're looking for flavor, there's only one place to go, Wing Zone. We have 17 delicious flavors to choose from, including our all-new hot garlic. Wing Zone has daily lunch specials for only $9. Wing Zone is also currently hiring for full-time and part-time positions in management. We offer competitive wages and flexible scheduling. Please stop by any of our locations to learn how to become a part of the team. Wingzone.com. You got it.
It's baseball season. No matter how you watch the game, you'll win with Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi, the official wine of Major League Baseball. Pick up Woodbridge and hit a home run with Wine for All. It's got the smooth, fruit-forward flavors that have been a game day tradition for over 40 years. Add Woodbridge to your lineup today. Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi from One for All. Please enjoy our wines responsibly. 2021 Woodbridge Winery of Campo, California.
The sounds of spring can often be followed by the sounds of a broken air conditioner. So if you hear your AC unit making some unwanted noises, call DFH Company today. Buy a complete drain system and receive a free UV light, which cleanses the airflow throughout your duct system, plus 18-month special financing. It's hard to stop a train, and it's hard to not call DFH Company today at 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions subject to credit approval.
If you're thinking about making a career change, then listen to this. ESPN Louisville has an opening on our sales team for someone who has a passion for selling. With the freedom to move around the city and unlimited control over your income, this is the perfect opportunity for a self-starter. Best candidates possess the energy and creativity to help area businesses grow and prosper. Media sales or sports industry sales experience is preferred. If you're interested in learning more, go to espnlouisville.com and click on the Employment tab.
Are cataracts preventing you from seeing the world as you should? Brightly, clearly, and vividly? Choose cataract surgery at Dr. Black's Eye Associates. Our skilled eye surgeons will develop an eye care plan just for you. In minutes, our procedure can painlessly restore your vision. Are you ready to change the way you see life forever? Schedule a cataract consultation with our local specialist today. Call 888-EYE-CARE or visit have2020.com. Dr. Black's Eye Associates. See life clearly.
Luke Hancock here on behalf of Twin Spires Sportsbook. Twin Spires just launched their new sportsbook app right across the river in Indiana, and they're offering new players their best offer yet with a risk-free bet of up to $1,000. Just sign up using promo code FREE1000, and you can bet with the Kentucky Derby of online sportsbooks as soon as you and your GPS cross over the bridge.
Void where prohibited. For terms and conditions, visit www.twinspires.com. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Indiana to bet. For help with gambling problem, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Make your life better with a new job at UPS. Join Team Louisville as a warehouse worker and be part of an industry-leading organization that believes in promoting from within. Earn $14.50 per hour plus a $175 weekly bonus for some shifts. And you might even be eligible for a program that helps you graduate college debt-free. Enjoy an active job with big-time growth opportunities at UPS. Search and apply now at upsjobs.com/Louisville. That's upsjobs.com/Louisville.
It's there! Louisville City is on the board! Paolo Del Piccolo! Who else? Louisville City is back in action this week as the boys in purple take on divisional foe, the Birmingham Legion, at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night at the beautiful Lynn Family Stadium in Butchertown. Tune in to our live pregame, game, and postgame coverage featuring me, Jeff Greer, and former University of Louisville standout Casey Whitfield right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, and 93.9 The Ville, or you can stream it online at espnlouisville.com and on the ESPN Louisville app.
Hey everybody, Steve Rummage here. And if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance, and with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo@remax.net.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
We always have our focus around here at ESPN Louisville, not focused with an F, but with a PH.
Focus is sparkling water with caffeine, and it's putting sugary soda on notice with its newest flavor, Cola, which was just awarded Best New Product by BevNet Magazine.
Focus Cola has all the classic taste, but none of the harmful ingredients. No sugar, no sweeteners, no guilt. It's what's missing that matters.
Haven't had it before? Try Focus Cola for just $12 when you use code NEWCOLA at www.drinkfocus.com.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
yeah, let's go out to eat. And I was like, no, I think he wants to get with his friends. I think he's ready to.
Yeah.
You know, remember I told you about the draft? I'm like, his friends got the look, and it's like, yeah, Mom, I know you like to enjoy this moment and all that stuff, but this is one of them times you need to let him go do his things with his friends, right?
Right.
So I can put myself in the shoes of the intern, right? He's listening to Patty Ice.
Yeah.
Talk about future resumes and and what Patty Ice has done with his career and how he's become the guru of sports
the top of the
radio.
food chain. Pat's the top of the food chain.
Patty Ice is explaining to this.
That's why I love Pat.
He's explaining to this poor little intern about how he's conquered and made it. Brian Hall, this is all I could think of when I heard Patty Ice talking to his intern.
Look, man, look at me. When I first came here, I was nobody like you. 3 months later, assistant crew chief. 6 months after that, crew chief. I went from $2 to $2.25 in 6 months. Now we talking about making it.
I love it, man.
I was like, that poor little intern is here from West Virginia, Steve.
Listen,
he's gonna be back in West Virginia.
Pat's like, first we get the khakis, then we get the girls. Then we get the money. Yeah.
If y'all would have heard Patty Ice explaining how fast you can move up in the sports radio world, I'm like, Pat, just tell him to work hard and tell him to be on time and tell him to pay attention.
Yeah.
Listen, we going on a 40-minute speech about the rest of your life.
Brian, how quick can you pull up the Big Boss Man's theme for me? The WWE theme. Listen, anytime Pat walks down the hallway and he's like, and I know he's mad. Mm-hmm. I always sing this, and I could just see. I can hear him cussing me in his head.
Like you want to put it on your phone to have it on demand.
Yeah. So okay, now imagine Pat walking like you know how he's pissed. You can just tell. And he's just cussing under his breath, and he's ready. Like he's going.
Like most of the time.
Oh yeah, he's going to just tear somebody's head completely off their shoulders. And you're like, what's wrong? And he's just like, the volume's down, or something. No. This one they did. That's funny though. That's funny.
That is Big Boss Man.
Yeah, that's his new one. I was talking about his old one. His hard. It's like serving hard time or whatever. Yeah. Sorry. That's fair. That's a. Yeah.
Just knocking stuff out the way.
I sing this to him every time he walks by. I'm like, thanks. Thank you.
You didn't tell. By the way, you didn't tell me how the event went the other night.
Sorry. Appreciate it, Brian. You can turn it down. Yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, you didn't tell me how the event went the other night.
Oh, Blood and Guts?
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
You got to give me a couple sentences about,
No, it was great. It's great storytelling. The Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle. Great storytelling back and forth. Ended with a great MJF was the ultimate heel. So he hung Chris Jericho off the side of the cage, and he was like, "Y'all got to quit, or I'm gonna throw him off." And so
he was holding him off the edge of the cage.
Well, he was kind of holding him, Yeah. So the Inner Circle was like, all right, dang, all right, we quit. So MJF's like, yeah.
Was he screaming, let him throw me over there?
No. I mean, kind of, but
like, don't quit.
But
don't
anyways, he was out. So anyways, the Inner Circle, they're like, all right, we quit. And MJF, he's like the best bad guy in wrestling right now. He kind of is like, all right. Throws him anyway. After they quit, the match is over, throws him off anyways. It was like, well done. Everybody's busted open.
Just savagery.
Yeah. And it was great, man. It was great.
Okay, so are there any other particular points you want?
There is one point I want to make. Yesterday, and since I know we're a little off topic really quick, did you see the Logan Paul or the Jake Paul Floyd Mayweather thing?
I saw that.
Because that's something me and you are keeping up with. I know, right? That's what I was wondering.
Gotta be.
But here's the problem. It was done well enough.
I know.
That now I'm even more in.
I know.
But also because Floyd is the ultimate salesman. And when Floyd says something to him, like, I'll fight you and your brother the same night. I will beat both y'all on the same night. It's like, okay, surely they wouldn't say that. I'm not saying they would. I'm saying this is why Floyd's so good. Something like that puts it in your mind, like maybe that was for real. But then the only problem is just the annoyance of when he took his hat. It was like, I got your hat.
Yeah, that's the point of it.
And it was like, I want to pay just on the off. Like, I'm going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to watch this fight just on the off chance that Floyd beats the crap out of it.
Like I said, I'll do this.
I didn't mean to go down that road.
No.
That's kind of something we've been following on this show.
And I'll do this on the Friday, Steve. I'll say this. I don't know if it's a delegation thing on your side of the aisle, but on my side of the aisle, you touch my head or touch my hat, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
I'm going to kill you.
Right.
So, if that was real, it's on.
Oh, yeah.
If that was fake,
I know.
It's on.
They did good enough because, like, the part of me is like, one of Floyd's people would have punched him. But then also, I'm like, what if Floyd's a money man?
Mm-hmm.
So what if Floyd said, ain't none of y'all better do anything, mess this fight up.
Yep.
I don't care what he does, like, hey, man. Or we're going to kill him.
You know what else I was thinking, too?
I hate to say that, but, like,
You know what else I was thinking? Floyd being that close, he reads your eyes and your shoulders and your lips and your...
Oh, yeah.
Nobody would come that close to his head if he didn't want him to.
Right.
His reflexes are mongoose.
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
Oh, sure.
You think when Logan goes, you think he wouldn't see that coming?
Yeah.
And just...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you didn't want to take his hat, if he didn't want you to touch his hat, you wouldn't touch his hat.
Of course, I could be wrong. Because listen, I broke it down to this. He held up one hand, then he snatched with the other.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just enough.
Well, Logan Paul, because he ain't that's trained.
Right.
I don't like him. He's annoying, but it's like, but he's just enough hateable to draw money.
But I still don't know if you could get that close to Floyd Mayweather's face in real life if he didn't want you to.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't. I think when you get that close to somebody's face, like, and you know, like, think about it. You didn't think Logan Paul might punch you and just for fame?
Yeah, 'cause he is kind of a loose cannon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, when I just do all the math, Steve, I'm like, there is no way he would be that close to a loose cannon.
But here's the thing. I was watching the Dark Side of the Ring about Brian Pillman. They started last night. You remember Brian Pillman?
No.
Okay.
I remember you talking about Dark Side.
But his thing was he was a loose cannon, and he blurred the lines so much that he had a wreck that was so bad that people were literally like, nah, he's literally having plastic surgery. To show he had a wreck because nobody knew. They're like, even though it wasn't true, but it was like, dude, like the lines were so blurred, you didn't know. Even when he died, they were like, he's not dead. And it was like, no, he kind of Tupac did,
right.
It was like, no, he's dead. Like, and like
the Ultimate Warrior, like
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, you're not really the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, I know he changed his name to Warrior.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, no, my name is Warrior. His wife's still named Linda Warrior. Even though he's passed,
right?
Yeah. Like, so,
hey, calm down.
I know, yeah, but it's like, dude, man, they're doing a good job because I'm in. Like, I'm in, and like I want to see it.
The fact that I'm looking at
somebody said that was 100% real. I mean, but that's the point. I don't know. I can't totally. I think I'm on the other side, but I can't totally argue it. I don't know. I'm like, y'all did a good job, man. I'm sold. Like, y'all went back and
but like you said, we got too much money to mess up. So neither one of us going to do anything.
Great white hype. Marvin Shabazz walks in.
Yeah, when he cracks him.
And Terry Conklin hits him. And remember
the best thing that happened.
how Jamie Foxx was carrying him out like, oh God. But they lean over, Sultan and the other guys like
he just sold it.
Just sold, so many more tickets. Yeah, like, 'cause I mean, it was like, dude, 100% real fake. But see, I think we're gonna watch, man. Like, I'm in on this. Well, I'm gonna follow this on this show, man. We're gonna follow this fight because it's June 6th.
I don't know.
Like, I'm in, man.
I don't know.
I'm still. It's great white hype in me though. because I am getting a little. I'm like, do not let this guy hit you and knock you out.